Did you ever think Johnny Depp, the guy we've known for playing Captain Jack Sparrow and so many other unforgettable characters, would ever make such a huge lifestyle change? It's not something you'd expect from one of the most iconic stars in Hollywood, right? But it's true, Johnny Depp has taken a surprising turn in his life, and it's all because of something incredibly personal, his self-portraits. Yes, Johnny Depp, the man who's spent decades in front of the camera, has recently made a shift to a much more private, creative side of himself. He's always been known for his acting, but now he's stepping into a completely different spotlight. A spotlight of his own making, through his art. So, how did this happen? What inspired him to make this major change? And what does it all mean for his future? If you're curious about why Johnny decided to make this change and how it's impacting his life, you're in the right place. We're about to dive into everything from his personal motivations to how this new passion has not only changed the way he lives, but also how the world sees him. So stick around, you won't want to miss this. Let's start from the beginning. You might be wondering, why self-portraits? After all, Johnny Depp is the man who's been in some of the biggest movies of all time. He's played everyone from a pirate to a quirky chocolatier, and even a Mad Hatter. So why would he decide to pick up a paintbrush and start creating images of himself? Well, it all starts with a personal journey. Johnny went through some tough times. He faced a lot of public scrutiny, legal battles, and personal challenges. It was around that time when he decided to find a new way to express himself. We all know that people go through hard times, and often, the best way to heal is through creativity. For Johnny, painting became a way to reflect on his life and his emotions. It wasn't about impressing anyone. It wasn't about showing the world another perfect version of him. It was just a way to connect with himself, to express what was deep inside him, away from the cameras and the spotlight. His self-portraits were a revelation. They weren't just portraits in the traditional sense. They were raw, powerful, and deeply personal. Each stroke of paint reflected something he was going through, his struggles, his triumphs, his thoughts, and his fears. And when he shared his first self-portrait, it wasn't just a work of art, it was a statement. It said, "This is me, unfiltered." It wasn't perfect, but that was the point. It was about showing the world the real Johnny Depp. Now, you might be thinking, that's cool, but how does this affect his career? Here's where things get really interesting. Johnny Depp has always been a household name, thanks to his roles in massive films. But these self-portraits? They've changed the way we see him. Rather than just being the actor everyone knows, he's now being seen as a true artist in his own right. This wasn't just a hobby for him, it was something he could dive into with passion and purpose. For Johnny, this wasn't about following trends or jumping on some new bandwagon. It was about rediscovering himself. The art he creates is now a reflection of his personal journey, and that's something we can all relate to, right? We've all gone through periods of our lives where we've needed to hit reset, to find something new that connects us to our true selves. For Johnny, that's exactly what painting has done. It's given him a chance to explore a new side of himself that he might have never discovered if it weren't for the struggles he faced. So what does this lifestyle change mean for him? Well, it's more than just about art. It's about living life in a way that's true to who he is now. Johnny Depp isn't the same man he was when he first stepped onto the Hollywood scene. He's changed, and his lifestyle is reflecting that change. His days aren't filled with parties or chasing after the next big role. Instead, he's focused on finding peace in his personal life. His routine is quieter now. He spends his time painting, reflecting, and embracing a slower pace that allows him to focus on his own well-being. It's not that he's giving up acting, but he's found a new way to balance his life. Rather than living in the chaotic whirlwind of fame, he's taking the time to enjoy things that matter to him on a deeper level. He's reconnected with what's important, his own happiness and his mental health. And you know what's even more amazing? This change isn't just personal for him, it's also something his fans are connecting with. As Johnny steps into this new role as an artist, his fans are starting to see him in a whole new light. They're not just seeing the actor, they're seeing the person behind the roles, the man who's been through tough times and come out stronger. And let's be honest, that makes him even more relatable, doesn't it? For those of us watching this transformation, it's a reminder that it's never too late to make a change. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, focusing on your health, or deciding to follow a passion you've always had, Johnny Depp's story shows us that change can be empowering. It's never too late to pivot, to explore new things, or to reimagine the life you want to lead. Now, let's talk about some key takeaways from this lifestyle shift that we can all learn from. First, it's a reminder that we don't always have to be on or perfect. Johnny Depp has been in the public eye for years, and yet he was still able to step back and reinvent himself. So, if you're feeling like you need a change, or like you're stuck in a rut, know that it's okay to take a break and try something new. It's okay to shift gears and go after what truly makes you happy. Second, Johnny's journey shows us how important it is to find creative outlets. It's easy to get bogged down in the hustle of daily life, but art, whether it's painting, writing, or anything else, allows you to express what's inside of you. It gives you a chance to release emotions, reflect on your experiences, and grow as a person. And the beauty of it is that it doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes, it's the imperfections that make it even more meaningful. Lastly, Johnny Depp's transformation teaches us that it's okay to slow down. The fast-paced life that comes with fame and success can be exhausting. But it's important to find a balance, to prioritize your health and happiness, and to make time for the things that matter most to you. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, enjoying a hobby, or simply taking a step back to recharge, it's all about finding your own pace. So, what do you think? Can you relate to Johnny Depp's journey? Have you ever felt the need for a big change in your own life? Let's talk about it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're interested in more stories about your favorite celebrities making major life changes, check out our other videos. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you never miss an update. Remember, life is all about growth and change, and Johnny Depp's story is proof that it's never too late to reinvent yourself. Keep embracing those changes, and who knows? You might just discover something new about yourself along the way.